What is up, Lost World crew? Welcome back. We're out here in Oregon and it's a beautiful crisp morning and we are on a hike to the 1850s Bowden Mine. It's a gold and silver producer, the early gold rush, and kind of died out by the 1900s. They some kind of sewage or chemical issues they were having caused them to shut down, and they had plans of reopening it and working it again, but they never did. So this actually looks like the old road we were looking for. Should be right up on top of here. Vertical shaft, I think it said like 200 feet, so we'll see how it looks. And there was an old mill up here, that's what it says, but I haven't seen anything on LiDAR or anything like that. So we'll see when we get up there if there's any buildings or old platforms. Anyway, we'll check it out when we get there. Here we go, some wood already. Now you gotta go through some private property to get where we're at, so this area is usually pretty restricted to outside people, but really awesome guys down the way there let us use their road to get up here. And they told us that the Forest Service has come and filled in a whole bunch of this, whole bunch of the holes up here. So we might not find anything super crazy mine wise, but I at least wanted to see the area up here, see what else we could find. Yeah, that's where we're heading, right up there. I think this is it. Oh yeah, buddy. I think this is it right here, son. Tons of quartz and granite, which is this is a silver and gold mine. Oh, I'm out of breath. Mostly gold. Wow, look at this. Oh, please. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh no. Bastards. No way. I think they just filled it. Damn. Bastards. A bunch of morons, dude. Let's go up here and see. Let's look around a little bit on these hills. This is just one that's up here. One hole at least. The Bowden was the biggest that was up here. Man, I was really hoping to see something. It looks like there was an old structure down there. I don't know. It actually just kind of looks like wood now. I don't know. We'll go check that right there. That looks promising. Let's grab our bag and go look at that, because that might be, if they filled that one though, that one's probably filled. Let's grab our stuff. Wait a minute, platform. I don't know what that is. That might be just a platform, but we'll check this thing out first. And then we'll go hit that. Actually, let's just run over there first, because I think that's just a platform. Yeah. Yup. Look at the old brick. That's super cool. Wow. There you go. I was wondering if it had any stamps on it. They're all over the place though. Jeez Louise. Look how awkward this is. I had to redo that. Here it is. Please go in. Please go in. Oh yeah, that's it right there. Oh, that's it right there. Yeah, buddy. Old top of a barrel. Look at that. I wonder if this went down something too, or if this is only the shaft right here. Yeah, this is it, dude. Oh, it's it, dude. I don't know if it goes. What does it look like in there, Lost Road Crew? Think I can squeeze through that or what? Dang it. What a bunch of losers. Well, this for sure was it. I could have swore that it said there was only one shaft going in, so I wonder what those other ones are that we passed by. I don't know. But we might pull out the metal detector just for a second and just see if we can't find something. Let's go. Let's go, pair of sheds. Nice, pretty sweet find. Must have been bedding up right here or something. All right, we're walking this way towards that other mining area. What looks like a bunch of tailings on LiDAR, so I don't actually know what it is. Could just be a giant turnaround. All right, big old flat spot here. Lots of rock. Not much. Not too much interesting. We'll keep going. Look at this view, man. Wow. This is awesome. We'll just keep following this little trail here. See what happens. Little foxhole. This is what we saw, ladies and gentlemen. And there is nothing. Nada. Maybe it was. Ow. That rock fell on my ankle. Some kind of little cut out here. All right. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Could this be? Could this be? It looks shallow. It doesn't look like it goes in. Maybe in a past life. Maybe in a past life. I think all of these are going to be the same. Just filled in, every last one of them. Well, I'm glad I went down a little bit further though, because here is those tailings that we were looking at. So, pretty lame, dude. Why? Oh, there goes some deer on another tailing pile up there. They're leading us. I want us to go that way, so we'll go take a look, see what they have to say. You know what I miss? I miss my burrows. I miss my desert burrows. All right, we got another big hole over here, right where those deer were. Oh yeah, big ol' hole. Interesting. Big old platform and nothing here. Like I said, these mines were past producers, and those property owners said that they filled in a bunch of them, and it looks like they got to damn near all of them, which is super lame. But yeah. All right, we're gonna chill out for a second, and then we're gonna make this hike all the way back to the truck, all the way back up. I'll show you when we get there. What? Somebody must have found something they liked. A little bit of quartz into there. That's interesting. Whew. That's a hill, ladies and gentlemen. And we sweating. It's hot. Alrighty. We gotta keep going up, but we're gonna hit this ridge. So we're almost to this ridge. Once we get back, we'll get to the truck, run those other roads, and see what happens, see what we find. But we're going a different way back. And again, there's little test holes, piles everywhere. Quartz all over the ground. So Gold Hill was booming back in the day. The only hole next to the Bowden mine that I didn't look at. But yeah, just like everything else, just completely filled in. So it looked like it was pretty big too. Get off of me. All right. Keep her pushing. Still looking for like old building remnants. So far, the only thing we found were the holes and that small, where they probably had like a crusher or something like that. Who knows what they had right there. All that time we weren't finding any artifacts or anything. There's a truck, saw a can, and then I just started looking a little bit more. And we'll drop our stuff here for a second, look around. Actually, we're gonna drop it in the truck, come back. Yeah, this is an old stove, is what that is. That's an old stove. Another tire, bunch of oil. I don't know what this is. I don't know. So destroyed, it's hard to tell. Got another piece of concrete blocking from the old buildings. And it looks like a piece of porcelain. Like a massive piece of porcelain. Yeah, it's like a counter. That's a counter. Yeah, who knows? This is cool, man. This was painted for sure. I wonder what it looked like. It's pretty wild. What's what it is here? Anything good? Cool can. I don't want to dig too much in that. More cans over here. That one's green. Big old oil can again. Coffee. That looks like a barrel. Yep. Old bucket. Looks like it used to be green. That's pretty cool. Blue, greenish, turquoise. Oh, look at that. We got some stuff on the bottom of it. The Rio Corp. Patent pending. Nice. Let's grab that last green one. There's a bottle. There we go. Another Coors can, Coors bottle, or what looks like it. Oh, there's another big bottle right there too. Can't squeeze through the trees. Excuse me, tree. Oh, it's a mason jar. Mason jar. All right, let's see what this thing is. Huh. I have no idea. You know, let me know. Or the rest of that, whatever that porcelain thing was up there. Whatever it is, it's big. Bathtub, maybe. That's kind of what I think it is, a bathtub. Cool. It looks like a, yeah, again, just some more. Is that a boot? There goes another old boot. Old rubber boot. And a piece of the old building. Oh, you can really see the color on that one. That old boot up there, that's pretty cool. toss that boot up there. All right, we're just gonna speed run through these cans and see if we can't find like that. Dude, look at the bucket. That's super cool. Man, I wish the bottom was on that. That's awesome. Bunch of paint cans. Paint can. More piece of that porcelain. Tons of minor trash here. Yeah, that looks like tip something. Oh, peanuts? Oh! It looked like a peanut on it, didn't it? Caution! Ingredients contain sugar, corn syrup, Golden City. I don't know. We'll bring that one back up there too and see. I'm not seeing anything too different. Lots of paint cans. Lots of paint cans. Lots of coffee. Oh yeah. Wow, look at that, dude. That's pretty good. That's pretty cool. Wow. Pretty sweet. Something factory. It's like a bottle. It's just decayed over time. You got some kind of tube of something. Watch this be like an old toothpaste. That'd be crazy. Nope. Right. I don't know. This doesn't seem very old though. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, dandruff or something like that. That's interesting. Can looks okay. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. That would have been a crazy jar to find. Look at that top. This is coconut. All right. Look at that. Old conductor or light or something. That's what that looks like. That looks like it was in a light bulb at some point. Some kind of fuse. There's a plastic top on that. I wonder if that was kerosene. I don't know what this giant thing is. Here goes another bucket. Man, I wish those buckets were just complete. And what the heck was this? Probably for water? A little water catch down here? That's what I would imagine. Let's see what this thing is. Tip Top. Frozen concentrate. Oh, it's an orange drink. Orange juice. Yeah, look at this hole right here. All right, we're just a little bit further. It just doesn't stop. There's more. There's a smokestack. Yeah, that was for sure an old smokestack. Not even. Oh, there's the old flute. That's really cool. The old flute there. And then this looks like some kind of shifter. Look at the filter on it. Yeah. Some kind of shifter or something. Lots of cans. More cans. Not see anything other than cans there. Here's a little bit of a different one. Awake. Imitation orange juice. It's kind of wild. Whoa! I didn't see the glass down here. Oh man. Oh man. Let's go. Some old school bottles. Look at that. All intact too. Wow. With the lids. That's crazy. Oh, there's a broken one right there, the jar. Mason jar. The rest of it's right there. It's just shattered up. Wow, there's more right there too. Look, we got a headlight, some kind of spotlight here. And we got another Another jar. Bottle. Wow. Oh, there's another one. There goes another one. What's that? That's got some writing on it. Under authority, American company. Drink cold. Contains carbonated water, sugar, citrus acid, flavor, and lemon lime oils. Is this a 7-Up? 76? Yeah, it says 76 on it. There's another bottle. Wow, and another one. Oh, it's like an old whiskey bottle. Oh, it is an old whiskey bottle. It just has a little crack at the bottom, barely. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, let's keep looking right here, because there's more. Here's another one. That one's got some ore in it. Yeah, the miners put their ore in that one. Yeah, there's gold in there for sure. Why else would you have that? Any other glass right here that you guys see? I don't see anything else. I think we pretty much saw everything we were gonna see for the glass right here, at least. Wow, wild, man. And I mean, like, good condition too. Really, oh, on the hill. I didn't even see it, on the hill, boom. Oh, LED bulbs? That's not super fun. All right, looks like they're just jars. Yeah, there you go, there's an old mason. Wow. Really, really cool. There's another one right there. All right, we can look at glass all day. This is sweet. Look at it. That was actually probably like a spice or something. That they were, yeah, probably spice actually. Would make the most sense. Wow, look at that collection right there. That's pretty sweet. We're off for half a second, and then I saw this bad boy. Oh yeah, dude. Look at that. Gallon. It's a wine bottle. It's old wine. How crazy is that? Oh man, that's super cool. We'll put this up there too. Wow, there we go. More stuff. Brown starch. This is probably another juice bottle of some sort. Wow, the wine bottle. That's super cool. Right here in just this pit too. There's a stove or something right here. Or a washer machine, or let's see what that is. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know. Some kind of spinning mechanism. There's miner trash all over here though, so you could spend days just on this one spot looking at stuff. That's pretty sweet. That's probably one of the coolest finds right there. So we'll put this bad boy over here. They got to that one, but it does not look like they have gotten to this one. Oh man, I don't think they had to. I think nature just did it for them. Damn. Wow, pretty big hole though. All right, well, I say we use the rest of the day, head down to the river, try to go find some gold. What do you guys think? Hell, you're going along anyway, so let's go. All right, Lost World crew, we have made it to our gold panning spot. We're at a pretty popular spot here off the Rogue River. Pretty well-known area. But we got a little spot here that we were digging the other day that was doing pretty nice. So we're gonna come check it out. It looks like somebody found it, unburied it, and was working it a little bit, so we'll see. It's been a little while since I've been here, and the river is much higher than it was before, so we'll see what we find. We'll try to stay dry as much as possible, but we know how that is. Gold pan, you got to get in the water. We got our big pan, our 1/2-inch shifter, classifier, and we got our sucker bottle, snuffer, and a tiny little shovel and a big shovel. So let me show you my little spot here. We just gotta bite the bullet. It's freezing, dude. Oh, it's so cold. Woo-hoo! Yeah, buddy. All right. We'll dig this out just a little bit. Dig down, dig back, and we'll pan it out and see what we got. All right, we got our pan here, and yeah, we'll probably just walk out right there and start panning it. It actually even might sit right here, who knows. Boy, when I tell you it is icy right here, it is purely icy. All right, so what we're gonna do is get this pan, all the heavy stuff out of there. So what the classifier does is it takes all the fine stuff, lets it shift through with the water, and it takes out all this bigger stuff that we don't need. So we set the whole thing down, we pick up just the top pan that has our material in it, and we shake it, making sure we're getting a lot of water in there. And you can be pretty vigorous with this, you don't have to be gentle. Now again, I think I said it before, chances of finding gold on this are little, but not none. Might as well take a little look through your pan. You never know, you might be that lucky person to find the nugget. But yeah, that's pretty much it for classifying. All our bigger stuff, all that's left is this bigger stuff now. And all of this, you can just get rid of, toss that boy to the side, and what you should look like when you're done is just smaller rocks and fine sand. Might have a couple guys that snuck in there. Get it all stratified, and then we pan it out a little bit, let this stuff flow out. Stratified. Now I don't really know what I'm doing perfectly, but I've gotten my pan skills down to enough to where I'm not losing a lot of the gold. Who knows how much I'm actually losing, but I'm at least getting some gold in the pan. And yeah, it just takes a little bit of technique, a little practice, and a whole lot of Dan Hurd and Jeff William videos, that's for sure. But once you can start getting down to this finer stuff, we're really just looking to get all that really light sand, light material out of there. So we're shaking, tilting it forward, and we're just washing that stuff out until we're down to just the last little bit of stuff. Let me grab you guys and we'll pan this thing back. All right, so we're at the end of the pan here. Last little bit of material. We shake, 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 shake. Make sure everything's pulled all the way down to that corner, all the gold. And then you just slowly start flicking it. And remember, gold is super heavy, so it's gonna be below all of this stuff. And the big tell is it won't really move with water. Sometimes you might get a little oil on a tiny, tiny flake of gold. But look at that guy. Ah, it's nice. One little guy right there. I don't want to call him a picker, but he is pretty solid. So we'll grab the snuffer, grab him, and grab another pan. Whoa, son! Look at that guy! Wow! Oh, we got a little tiny one right there too. I don't know if you can even see that. Look at that! Wow! We're not even done panning it out, man. Not even done. How crazy is that? Let's finish panning that thing. I'm just having fun finding any color, honestly. This is crazy. I just found gold in a pan digging in a hole. Come on, that's crazy. I got that wetsuit, so we'll be doing some gold sniping soon too. Give that a shot, see what that's about. All right, last one and we're out of here for the day. We got a whole lot of real devious pyrite this time. Yep, didn't get anything on that one. That's a-okay. Well, looks like that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for coming along. Like, comment, subscribe, it really helps us out. And we'll see you next time. Till then, love your adventure, risk it all. Peace.